dashed into the Bombay headquarters there and went into my bedroom. I was all packed to go to Calcutta, so I needed to catch a flight to Calcutta. So I was on a very tight timeline. Had to grab the bags, go to the airport. Well, I got into my bedroom and little Shilpi Bhattacharya, Arti Bhattacharya, she was known as at the time, 2 years old, she had broken eggs all over my bed. And there I was, dashing from here to there, eggs on the bed. So I just had to tell Lakshmi Bhattacharya, you know, the eggs are on the bed, but I gotta go out the door. Had to go. So it was quite a scene that day.
Was where you stayed in Bombay, was that 13 Sankley Street?
Yes, that was at 13
Describe that. Nobody's ever talked about that.
Well, it was in a huge Methodist church, and the ICA was on the 3rd floor of the church. That's the way we talk about it in the States. It was called the 2nd floor there. And so you walked up the stairs in this very big institutional looking building and got up to the ICA floor, which was it was like an enormous open space that had been filled in with little cubicles, and on one side for living quarters. And the cubicles were about 1/4-inch plywood for the walls, so there was quite a lot of intimacy amongst all those bedrooms. And at one time I was sick and in bed, in a bunk bed, back towards the kitchen, and one of the little children in the next door room, there was a gap in the wall because of this very light, almost cardboardy texture to the wall. That child was looking through the wall, the gap in the wall, and seeing my head up there in bed, and thought there was a cat in the other room. So eventually this child's dad decided to show that child that that was not a cat, and he reached through there and grabbed my head and said, "See, it's not a cat." Scared the life out of me. And I was sick in that room, and I had this thing that I think was scarlatina or something, and had bad headache, you know, and I'm over there. And I think a little delirious, and at one point I am sure a gecko crawled across my face while I was in that bunk bed. But we had, you know, a lot of geckos on the wall. We always said, don't let the geckos fall in the drinking water barrel, you have to throw out the whole barrel. We had water only for an hour in the mornings. So we had to collect all the water in that hour, and we'd have collegium and breakfast and everything, and in the midst of all that, one person would have to be assigned to dash out and collect the water during that hour. It was a little bit minimal, but